Hi guys, it's Stacy with Handmade by StacyJ. Today I'm going to teach you the diagonal openwork stitch. And this is a pretty simple stitch. It works in multiples of 4 plus 2 with an 8-row repeat. And it uses a variety of knits and purls, some yarn overs, some passovers. It's really not too hard, and I'm going to walk you through each of these steps. Now if you decide that you really like this stitch and you'd like to try it on something bigger, I do have this square available on my website. And you can go to www.handmadebystacyj.com, or I will have it below in the show notes. Now, if you use the 100% cotton, this would make a wonderful dishcloth, or you can just do it as a square for a baby blanket, or just make it extra long, turn it into a scarf, whatever you like. But you'll see that the edging here makes it a little bit nicer than if you were to leave it raw here. So otherwise it just kind of pulls in a little bit. So if you do a little knit border, it just ends up looking a little bit nicer. So let's go ahead and get started. For row 1, we're going to begin immediately with the stitch pattern repeat. So that is simply knit 1. Then we're going to yarn over, and we're going to do an SK2PO, which means that we're going to slip the stitch purlwise with yarn in the back. Then we're going to knit 2 together. Then we're going to pass this slip stitch right over that stitch we just worked. And then we're going to yarn over. And that's your repeat. So let's do that again. We're going to yarn over, or I'm sorry, we're going to knit 1, then yarn over. Then we're going to slip purlwise with yarn in the back, knit 2 together, and pass that slip stitch over. Then we'll yarn over. And then we're going to do this one more time. So we will knit 1, yarn over, slip, knit 2 together, pass that slip stitch over, and yarn over. And then you'll have 2 stitches left, and you're just going to knit those 2. Now for row 2 and all the wrong side rows, we're just going to purl across. For row 3, we begin by knitting 2. Then the stitch pattern repeat begins. So we will yarn over, then we're going to slip, knit 2 together, and pass that slip stitch over. Then we'll yarn over and knit 1. And that's it for your stitch pattern repeat. So we'll do that again. Yarn over, slip, knit 2 together, pass that slip stitch over, yarn over. And then we'll do it. Oh, I'm sorry. And then we'll knit 1. Then we'll do it all over again. So yarn over, slip, knit 2 together, pass that slip stitch over, yarn over, and knit 1. For row 4, we'll purl. For row 5, we're going to begin by knitting 2 together. Then we'll yarn over, knit 1, yarn over. Now we begin our stitch pattern repeat. So we're going to slip, knit 2 together, pass that slip stitch over. Then we'll yarn over, knit 1, yarn over. So we'll do that one more time. Slip, knit 2 together, pass that slip stitch over, yarn over, knit 1, yarn over. And you'll notice when you come to the end that you have 3 stitches left. So we're going to slip, knit 1, and pass that slip stitch over. And we end by knitting 1. For row 6, we purl. For row 7, we begin by knitting 1, then we'll knit 2 together, yarn over, knit 1, yarn over. Then we begin our stitch pattern repeat. So we're going to slip 1, knit 2 together, pass that slip stitch over, then we will yarn over, knit 1, yarn over. So let's do that one more time. So slip, knit 2 together, pass that slip stitch over, yarn over, knit 1, yarn over. And at the end of this row, you'll have 2 stitches left. So you're going to slip, knit, and then pass that slip stitch over. For row 8, we'll purl. And that's it for the diagonal open work knit stitch. I do hope you found this tutorial helpful. If you did, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe. And I will see you next week for more tutorials. Have a great day and happy knitting!